welcome back to the channel, and today we are going to talk about today's topic is autism in women and what they don't tell you. So it's Britt Brat Smile here. As you guys know, this whole month or half of the month, alongside my Bible program and alongside Lenten season, I've been talking about autism awareness. So as you guys heard in my last couple of videos, I'm going through the process of getting my own self evaluated for different special talents. So, in regards to autism spectrum disorder, Asperger's ASD. So I just wanted to do some vlogs, or not even vlogs, because we're gonna stay tuned for the fun vlogs in the summer when you guys see me doing my travel vlogs. But I just wanted to do some cool little uploads on autism in women and what they don't tell you, and autism awareness as a whole. Well, first of all, as you guys know, as I've discussed, April is Autism Awareness Month. It's just so positive to bring awareness to this atypical behavior of spectrum. A lot of times, this world was designed for neurotypical people, but there are so many different atypical people in the world that, from ADHD to dyslexia to OCD to Tourette syndrome to autism, that go through different challenges that may not be seen as a disability because it's a hidden disability, and you can't look at someone as you would look at someone with Down syndrome or look at someone in a wheelchair and be able to see the features that they are disabled. But you can't just look at a person on a spectrum and see that they have challenges, and you just don't know. So it pays to really have awareness, raise awareness, and be understanding to not just cultural differences, but neurological differences as well. So we're going to talk about that today. So autism in women and what they don't tell you. So a lot of themes with with the little research that I've been learning within the past year now, since last spring, last summer, 2021. I was able to see a lot that um, women are diagnosed later, and sometimes girls are diagnosed later instead of being diagnosed at 6 or 7, like little boys, or at 4 or 5 or 3. They can be diagnosed, girls can be diagnosed at 12 or 16, or for women in their 20s and 30s. Latest I've heard has been like 40s and 50s. So, what they don't tell you that you may have a misdiagnosis. You may be diagnosed for something else, for schizophrenia um, or dyslexia or fine motor skill problems, or apraxia, which is a math disability, or you could be diagnosed with what's the other one? Auditory processing disorder. I've tested for all those different things growing up, but they all came back as negative because I had such a high speech and such a high vocabulary, and I was super smart and intellectual, that I may have been masking some of my challenges and disabilities, but I did have an IEP in school. So, which for international people that don't know what that is, in America, that means individualized education plan. And for people that are in the education system or nannies or in the education field, such as myself, and do know what that means, then great, we just reinforce that for you guys. So what they don't tell you that you can be misdiagnosed as a girl or a woman. They don't tell you that you could be masking some of your traits, but you could still be on the spectrum. And they also don't tell you that you could maybe possibly have 2 or 3 disabilities in one, like Asperger's, dyslexia, and OCD, or anxiety comes with Asperger's sometimes. Anxiety, as well as themes and parallels of schizophrenia. Um, they don't tell you those things. So, with me having a background in psychology and sociology, I know these things, I've studied these things, but I am not a licensed therapist, so I'm not going to come off as one on this video because I don't want to get copyrighted. I don't want to get sued. So I am not a licensed therapist. I'm not a psychologist or psychiatrist. So if you want to know the extreme facts, I encourage you to go to WebMD on Google or YouTube,